Here in Matheson, we want to show students our expectations, and we thought we've done it in the last few years where we have a video showing the good example and the bad example of how we behave in the hall, in the library, in the computer lab. So the teachers kind of act like the students. So as I'm part of the English department, and the English department did our performance in the library where we walked on tables, we threw books as a bad example, and then we behaved appropriately as expected in the Matheson way, just to show the students in every area of the school what we expect from them. And we're in the editing process. We already shot the video, and we're planning on playing the music that coincides with a good example of the video in the hallway so that students can reinforce those good behaviors and expectations while they're walking to class.
So we film with our cameras here at school or our phones, whatever we want, so there's a lot of different ways. And then I edit on just using iMovie. We like to use the fun, happy, bright music during what you're supposed to be doing correctly. And we use dreary, scary music and black and white film when we're doing what you are not supposed to be doing. And then to reinforce that, when we want things to happen correctly, we play the positive, happy, bright music, whether they're in the auditorium or the hallways. That is the ideal goal, anyway.
So a couple times each quarter we get together with our PBIS committee and we talk to the administration about needs that we're having at our school or issues that are going on, and they give us ideas of videos that we can make for our assemblies that we have at the end of each quarter where we recognize our students. So Mike Nelson and I get together and we come up with a script and we shoot the video and then we show it at our recognition assembly. And the administration I messed it up. You're the one! We need him!
I messed it up. I didn't mess anything up.
The process that I use in creating videos is, first of all, plan it out very carefully. If I need to, we make a script, and then I do a storyboard, and then we, from the storyboard and the script, make a shot list, because if you shoot everything in order that's on the script, it takes way too long. You're jumping from one location to another. One of the most important parts of the creative process is editing, the post-production thing.
Do you like making the videos?
Should I give the honest answer or?
My hair is decent right now. We need a makeup artist on set.
So for PBIS at Granger, what we do is we meet as a committee at least once a month. We have a meeting after school and we'll talk about the different things we need to get done. It usually consists of some video work that needs to be done and some graphic design like posters or banners or images for our videos and things like that. And in that discussion we'll come up with an idea for a video. Usually it's targeting some certain behaviors that we feel we need to work on as a student body. Up until now that's mostly been attendance and tardies, and so most of the videos we've made have addressed that. Once we have an idea for a video, we'll then write up a script. Sometimes before we write up the script we'll involve students and kind of get some ideas from them, see what they think is a good idea. The first one we made, I mostly made it with the help of students, but then we showed it to, 30 or 40 students to kind of get some feedback before we aired it for the whole school. At that point, we made a few minor changes and then aired it for the entire school. Once we've made a video, we'll use it in a few different formats. We'll put it on GTV so the whole school sees it. We'll put it on our YouTube channel, and then we'll use it in assemblies sometimes with individual classes, like when we do freshman orientation. When we make these videos, we try to make them kind of fun, so we'll usually have like some bad examples of how not to act, and that's usually the teachers that will portray those characters, and then that's when we bring in the students to do the good examples on those videos, and we'll usually exaggerate the bad examples and make the good examples look really good. So we've recently started to up the student participation. Besides just having them act as the good examples, some of the better video editors will now help us edit the videos, and also we'll utilize the student body officers, and we'll have them stand in front of the camera and just talk about why it's important to get to class on time, or why it's important to not always be on your cell phone in class and things like that, things that we feel we need to work on. And then those videos are usually 30 seconds long. We can send them out in an email, we can send them out on YouTube, and we always include them in our student news.
Granite Park has something called the A Staff. It's a group of kids that are handpicked to become the face of the school. Their task is to improve student culture and behavior by creating videos which are in turn watched by the student body every day. This class, which is actually just a homeroom class, is responsible for making all of the PBIS videos for Granite Park. Granite Park has been making videos for 6 years. The videos are almost entirely student created. Teachers and administrators have access to a calendar, which allows them to identify behavioral concerns that need to be addressed. The A Staff then reads the calendar, creates the videos, and then uploads them so that classes can watch them. These daily videos allow Granite Park to reinforce the positive behaviors it wants to see in students.
Go.
Wait, you're not filming it?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. We check the calendar. Sorry, I hear you say. So the Google Calendar is really helpful, useful, because if a teacher sees something that needs to be fixed, or they see a problem that keeps rehappening, or just say a counselor notices something, they put it on the calendar, and the calendar is something that anything that we need to film, we just put it up there and we get it done. So the calendar is just all of these things that need to get done, and it's like kind of like magic. It tells you the information that it needs, and you just mark it, who filmed it, who shot it, and you get it done. So next step is usually you just get a group, like figure out the idea, then you go out and film it, take a few tries. And then when it comes to editing, one person edits it, or sometimes two, but mostly one. And after that, you usually upload. So the calendar is something really useful to like get everybody on the same page, to like let them know that what they're doing is like isn't right, isn't respectful, anything. So the Google Calendar is like really helpful for us and the teachers, and usually the entire school's happy. So.
Just for record, it is currently 7:40 in the morning, and the bell hasn't even rung to go to any kind of class, and all of these people are here early. All of my computer's filled because they're all getting stuff done on the computers. That's pretty crazy. How's it going, darling?
Yeah.
How late were you here last night?
I don't know, 6:30.
6 o'clock, yeah, see, this is what happens when you're on this like film thing we do called the A Staff.